artifacts, they could sell it in the black market and they could make money, which would help them to raise money and funds and even develop and expand their committee and all those weapons and develop all kind of technology. So it was good that British took over the Egyptian artifacts so that it stays safe and the culture and heritage of Egyptian remains still alive.
Thank you. All right, let's take some more students. I see some in the back.
I feel the first option is the most feasible, as spending money, as he said, it will prevent ISIS from seizing the artifacts. If we spend money on security, we can up to an extent protect ISIS from stealing the artifacts. But if we give it to other countries, for the time being they are safe, but in the future it affects the international relations between the countries. The country might end up just spending even more money on suing the other country for stealing the artifacts. They're not going to give them back. So the country's heritage is lost because they're just giving your artifacts out to other countries.
Thank you.
I'm addressing the first question. It's like the artifacts are actually not meant to be stored. We have to show it and send it to the other countries. Sometimes they even take the ownership of the artifacts. So it's not actually right. You have to address it in your own country, but with increased security. Nowadays, in the current generation, there are high securities. By spending money on the securities will help in protecting all these artifacts.
I would like to further add information to the topic that the question speaker mentioned. I would also include, after that, I would also have an agreement in such a way that if Mexico wants the artifacts back, they could take it at any time.
Okay, so it's a question of you can hold, but only if you can immediately.
I'd like to add, ISIS never takes items, they just destroy museums. Have you ever heard a terrorist took the items and sold them to the black market? Because I never heard. And British, as for British, has anyone seen a Kohinoor diamond? No.
All right, let's take two more perspectives here.
I would like to tell that I'm going to speak about all the three questions. First, keep it in your own country and keep the security tighter. Make better grounds for safety. Third perspective is if the ISIS attacks, example, a dog bites you, will you bite it back? Don't attack with weapons. Stay with peace.
All right. Let's have one more perspective, then we'll be done.
Right. Coming to the second question, I think rather than focusing on protecting the artifacts, I think we should concentrate more on ISIS. I think we should maintain peace in the area. There's a lot of violence in the area, and it's not just the artifacts. I think there's a lot of loss of human life, and it's a war zone. I think we should attack on peace in the area. And coming to the first question, Britain also has a history of keeping Indian artifacts ever since the British Raj, and we still haven't got them back. I think there should be an organization maintaining this situation. I think Britain should first of all return the artifacts to Egypt and India and the Greeks. Yeah.
Great. All right, with that, I see there's several students raising your hands. Great. That's the reason to get involved with Model UN, because only if you get involved with Model UN will you be able to express yourselves on issues you are passionate about like this. The irritation you feel right now and not being able to speak can be channeled into attending a Model UN conference where you get to make many speeches like these. With that in mind, I mentioned that we wanted to talk a little bit about strategy, so let's do that now. I'll resize this so that we can see all of our ideas. There we are. And let's just take a look at Mexico's strategy. So the first thing I want you to do is I kind of want to run through some of the things you propose and sort of illustrate how they might be used in Model United Nations. So in Model United Nations, every country is given the opportunity to speak. And if a country